How is everybody doing today? Today's video is going to be a speculative discussion about the new Dragon Ball Z movie Fukkatsu No F, also known as Revival of F, and the gender of Videl and Gohan's child. Now technically Pan is canon. She appears at the end of Dragon Ball Z on the very last episode, along with Teen Goten and Teen Trunks before the World Martial Arts Tournament with Oob. But now this is where it gets a little bit spoilery, so if you haven't seen Battle of Gods yet for some weird reason, skip ahead a couple of minutes and you should be fine. But during the process of Goku transforming into Super Saiyan God, Videl references their child as being male. She references it as a he. Now, Pan isn't male. Pan is female. She is a girl. So, does this mean they are completely sort of trashing the end of Dragon Ball Z that has been that way for nearly 2 decades? Are they trashing that and bringing in a completely new character to try and make a different Z ending than what they already had? Now, Fukkatsu No F takes place 3 years after the ending of Battle of Gods, so that would make the child nearly 3. So I'm assuming that it would appear in some aspect, obviously not fighting. I mean, I think, at the end of Z, Pan was about 4 when she was in the tournament and she fought that really big guy. So she was about 4 then, I think. So this child being nearly 3, probably not going to be in any action-oriented scenes fighting itself, but I assume the character will be in the movie in some aspect. You'd have to assume so, wouldn't you? So I'm sure I'm not the only one that picked this up or heard her say he. Now, it could easily just be a translation error, which most things when animes are dubbed are, but I don't think a team such as Funimation or Toei or whatever would have allowed something like that to go through if they didn't necessarily mean it to be said. Now, for all I know and all we know, for those of you who picked up on it, it could easily just be them referencing the child as just a gender. You know how you just say he without even a second thought. It could just be that. But it could indeed still be Pan, and she could still be brought into the Z universe through these movies, and potentially if they wanted to do another series, she could still be in it. I'm neither here nor there about Pan. I mean, it's cool that there's some female presence, especially in GT, taking place in fights. I mean, I know there's Android 18 and that kind of stuff, but adding another female, that was cool. So I'm not too phased if they decide to, say, restructure the story in some way and bring in a male character as Gohan's son and Videl's son. I'm not completely phased about it. It doesn't necessarily rustle my jimmies too much, but I'm sure there's people out there that were like, no, Pan is canon, she is at the end of Z, so they should keep her in the storyline that they're continuing with now and have her develop through that. I'm sure there's people out there and I would understand that. But anyway, what do you guys think? Did you pick up on it during the scene in Battle of Gods? Have you thought about it? Is this the first time it's been brought to your attention? Let me know in the comments section below. And if you enjoyed this video and want to see more videos like this based around Fukkatsu No F or Revival of F, don't forget to subscribe also. Until my next Dragon Ball Z related video, have a fantastic day.